So I just posted a video about some new features that have just arrived on some of the older Samsung devices. And by older, I mean the Galaxy Z Fold 4. Not that old at all. But anyway, new features coming to these devices that have been out for at least half a year or so. And today in this video, we're going to do the same thing, but for the Galaxy Watch. That is because Samsung has just announced that the Galaxy Watch 4 and 5 series, and presumably the 6 series by the time it is actually out, are going to have a whole slew of new features. For the 4 and the 5, this is coming in the way of a software beta for One UI 5. Let's jump into a Twitter thread here that I organized these new features in. So the first one we need to talk about are enhancements to sleep tracking. Now, they don't say a lot on any one particular feature here, but what we do know is coming are improvements to the sleep tracking system with enhancements to blood oxygen tracking, snore tracking, and overall sleep phases. And honestly, Samsung sleep tracking is already some of the best around. Lately, I've been using a watch from Amazfit, which I do like a lot of aspects to the fact that I can switch phones and simply log into the app and the watch goes to the new phone without needing to be reset. That is fantastic, and it will probably be why I continue wearing this very inexpensive smartwatch. But the sleep tracking is just not good. It's not accurate at all. Last night there were times that I know for a fact I was awake. In fact, I was walking to the kitchen to go get a drink because I woke up very parched at 3 in the morning, and according to this watch, I was sound asleep. The Galaxy watches already would have gotten that absolutely more correct than some of the cheaper watches on the market. And this should only stand to improve that. They're also adding, though, more sleep insights to make tracking your sleep easier, but also sleep coaching. So in some ways, things to basically help encourage you to change your habits to make sleeping easier. Maybe not staring at your phone or any other screen just before going to bed, drinking coffee, sodas, things like that before going to bed. Coaching in that way to help remind you what you need to do to get a better night's sleep. As far as fitness tracking, though, they're adding some smarter, more personalized heart rate zones that are now based upon your ability rather than just sort of preset zones. Right, if you're not in very good shape, a lower heart rate is going to be burning calories than someone that is a marathon runner who would need to hit a much higher potential heart rate to be burning the same amount of calories. I guess that's the general idea here. It's basing it off of you more directly and should therefore be more accurate. Another really cool one here for safety concerns is fall detection. Okay, so fall detection is already a thing, but now it's going to be enabled by default for people in more advanced age groups. So 55 years and up, it is going to be turned on by default. When you set up your watch, the Samsung Health app, you're going to tell it what age you are, and it's going to say, hey, buddy, you're 55 years old. Let's go and turn on that fall detection and make sure that you're safe if something unfortunate does happen. That's very, very cool. There's also a new updated version of their SOS feature, which will allow you to call an emergency phone number, send your location to that number, as well as your medical location. So again, something goes wrong, you can't make a phone call, well, boom, your watch will take care of that for you, send your location, your medical information that may be pertinent to what has potentially gone wrong, and get a hold of somebody that can go bring you aid. All of these things are very, very cool enhancements. And of course, this was all announced on a Samsung blog post, which I believe was translated from Korean. Yes, that is correct. But like I said, it's a brief blog post. There's not a whole lot going on there, but definitely some pretty worthwhile improvements coming to the Galaxy Watch 4 and 5. I would expect even more features on the Galaxy Watch 6. We've already talked about the fact that rotating dial on the top of the device is coming back for the Galaxy Watch 6. We're getting potentially a new CPU in this watch series as well, so maybe better battery life. Now, as of this very moment, I don't think that they have announced what regions this beta is going to roll out, but you can check the Samsung Members app to opt in if it is available for you to opt into. Guys, you're going to want to be subscribed to this YouTube channel going forward, as I will be bringing more leaks and videos just like this. All the news you could possibly hope to see right here on this channel, guys. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.